My name is Van Helsing, and I'm a monster hunter. You could call it a twist of fate, that I came to Borgovia to help the monsters who once ruled this land. Although it took a while to reach my destination, at least the detour gave me an opportunity to explore the wilderness. At times, I was really grateful that I had my companion, Lady Katerina, at my side. I wouldn't want her to hear that, though. For a ghost, she can be remarkably vain and murderous. Borgovia is a fascinating land, at least from a hunter's perspective. Also, this is the only place where the ink, the dark material of creation, leaks through the cracks of the world. A long time ago, my father defeated Borgovia's immortal vampire lords and entrusted the land to a group of genius scientists. During our travels, we slowly began to suspect that it must have been a mistake. When we entered the dark city of Borgova, it became evident that the new age of enlightenment had only brought chaos and mayhem. I did what I had to do. I found my father's underground lair and gathered the members of the resistance, the rebellious mortals and immortals, fighting together. And how we fought. It was glorious. We battled impossible creatures. We repelled tides of inhuman invaders. And I wouldn't rest until I defeated the last mad scientist, Professor Fulmigati. He even had a proper doomsday automaton. Honestly, it was a hunter's dream come true. But as it turns out, winning the grand battle sometimes opens up a brand new adventure.
Now that's what I call an explosion! It blew us straight into the tunnels, Van Helsing. Van Helsing? No, don't you die on me. I'm too young to haunt the same place for eternity.
That's touching, Katerina.
Don't give up. You have just defeated your first villain. You have so many things ahead of you.
I'm not dying. I'm just stuck.
What is this? Who are you? Stay back!
Move aside.
I'm warned.
Have you seen my equipment around here?
Some of your things are scattered on the other side of the hall.
I feel much better now.
And finally, you look the part.
It's not the equipment that makes the hunter. You know that, right?
But it can't hurt when you're facing down a monster.
Hold on. First I want to know who you are.
And perhaps you could explain why you are so helpful. I always find that suspicious in a masked creature.
The mask hides deformations and the scars, the reminders of years of captivity in a lab.
You were a test subject?
Fulmigadi's favorite. Once a powerful being, now only a husk of my former self. Until your heroic deeds brought chaos to the prison. And so I escaped.
You're doing this out of gratitude?
And revenge. Though the professor is dead, his heritage and his allies still remain. This tortured soul wants them to suffer.
So you're proposing?
I must take my leave. We'll talk more later.
Ha! He did it again. And the way he talks, annoying.
I'm sure he'll return. Let's go. Mindless mechanical feats. I've had enough of them. Die!
Is it me? Or has our secret lair changed quite a bit?
Look, humans. They must have used the ink gate too. Now they're trapped here like us. Good. I'm hungry.
Your pardon for bringing bad news, but there could be problems.
You don't say.
This place has a powerful device, a marvel of weird science. It binds this patch of the ink into a loop that won't let anyone escape.
You seem to be able to come and go as you please.
I have a particularly strong connection to the ink. The one thing my captors weren't able to
Then
take
get us
that's
out.
beyond this one's powers. But a temporary portal could take you close to the device. Once you defeat its guardians, we can disable it.
Why should I trust you?
Trust is overrated. You can take that on trust. The portal will remain active until you leave this area.
I don't trust that humble creature. I bet we could find a way out of this room on our own.
Ready for what?
A storm is coming.
Then is it ever?
Fulmigati's army has...
Nothing new about that.
An alliance is what you need. This
But if we're to be allies, at
A
least...
name. Yes.
He is the most impolite, mysterious stranger ever. And that whole doom and gloom attitude, can you believe it?
I don't know. He might be right. Something's up. I can feel it. It all seems so simple. Defeat the mad scientist and ride into the sunset. But sometimes victory leaves you buried under the ruins. I was lucky. Someone saved me. For a change, I'm not the only mysterious stranger in town. But weeks have passed, and the metropolis of weird science is still waiting for its own savior. Outlaws and escaped monsters roam the streets. The resistance is too weak, so someone else decided to take matters into his own hands. General Harker, the military genius of the city, came back from his exile. He gathered the rest of the disorganized army. His forces are a chaotic mess of weird machines. So far, but they're slowly clearing out the streets. He might not have seen eye to eye with Fulmigati, but he regards me and the Resistance as a threat to the city. A coalition of monsters and troublemakers. As a hunter, I won't tolerate others hunting me. I'm ready to fight. I have an underground lair, new soldiers, and my new mysterious ally. I'm quite used to unlikely companions, but Prisoner 7 is the most unusual so far. A former test subject of the mad scientists, master of the ink. He's certainly helpful, but I don't know what to make of him. Now he can prove his worth. Harker's troops are on the move. They want to control the foundries, so he can build more war machines. We will stop them in the sizzling, clanking heart of Borgova. Let the battle begin. Shouldn't you help me out with this?
But this
Van Helsing, General Harker has deployed the Grand Mortars. They're bombarding you with rift shells. Each shell opens an ink gate, so his soldiers have already got through your defenses. Your humble ally is here to help you, as he promised. You must clear this whole area before they run you down.
How annoying is that? potions would be nice.
I need healing, not
might want to use your occult abilities to jump back to the commander.
Join the resistance, they said. It'll be fun, they said. We are doomed!
Impeccable time.
Last time I checked, vampires couldn't stand daylight.
Oh, he is a...
I wouldn't worry for him. I haven't seen daylight for a while in this smoke. Anyway, General Harker is busy preparing.
But of course, I'm quite tactical, and a genius too. I'll visit the posts and give orders to the men.
Finally, the one-man army is here. Did you see those weapons?
Don't have enough range.
The scouts report our enemies are going to attack from two sides.
You must hold this position. It's crucial. Deploy the automated turrets and drive back the soldiers at any cost.
We are under attack by those blasted ornithopters, sir. I'm afraid we can't hold out much longer.
Deploy the automated turrets and stand your ground.
Sir, we have fortified our positions. No one will get through here, I swear.
Great news, Captain. It's time for a great motivational speech, don't you think?
Mr. Van Helsing, meet Commander, sir. Armed forces are approaching our positions.
Keep your positions. Don't forget to make a glorious speech if you have to.
never seen anything like that.
Are the troops ready to move out?
Absolutely. They're all ready.
And you? Are you ready to fight?
I'm always ready to fight, Commander. I go to the front line and wait there before they attack.
Good work, boys, but don't get too comfortable yet.
It's you, Hunter. Your humble messenger was ripping through the ink, delivering dispatches, witnessing your captain oh so in need of your assistance. Visit them if you can.
You know, Van Helsing, I simply can't understand why you trust this faceless creature.
Prisoner 17
Look at you. If you lived under the opera house and played the organ, you'd be the first to hunt him down.
Harsh words from an incorporeal being who turns into a raging beast when she's angry.
Fine. You had to play the ghost card again.
We are holding out, sir, but those blasted ornithopters are a menace.
Possibly. But we need someone with proper expertise to do that. Where are the engineers?
As far as I know, they are at the weapons depot on the upper factory grounds.
All right. I'll see if I can take care of those ornithopters for you.
Sir, we cannot hold this position much longer. We should demolish at least one of these elevated rail tracks to stop the enemy.
You can solve everything in Borgovia by blowing up some bridges.
A radical idea. We don't have any explosives.
There is a phlogiston tank right under the rail bridge. If we open the 3 taps, the gas will burst through the vents, creating flammable clouds.
I love blowing up bridges as much as the next Borgovian, but this means that flammable...
The residents have already fled or have been evacuated, which means that we can risk the plan. Let's do this.
Van Helsing. So, you are in command now.
Good question. Is the ship commanding the storm?
Don't listen to her. Yes, and I have a task for you. There is an ornithopter launch tower nearby, and it's causing us plenty of grief. If I get you there, can you disable it?
Well, I could use an overload that would shut it down for good, but isn't that thing beyond our defenses?
Nah, a few enemy hordes along the way, the odd behemoth here and there. Trust me, it'll be mind-numbingly boring.
Don't worry. I'll keep you alive.
All right. I place my trust in you, Hunter.
We managed to hold our ground, but only just.
I'll give orders for the second line.
Sir, if you don't mind me saying, this area is...
Deploy the automated turrets on the higher ground and defend your positions.
Did you see those weapons?
What an absolutely dreadful morning, sir. It looks to be a fitting day to die.
That's the Borgovian spirit, Sergeant.
I was just trying to be sarcastic, milady. I do command a strong force here.
I'm glad to hear that, Sergeant. Send some of these men to the positions in immediate danger.
Resistance soldiers reporting. Sir, we might be a bit outnumbered.
We must defend this area at all cost. Ask for reinforcements from the lair.
Are the troops ready to move?
Absolutely. They're all ready.
And you? Are you ready to fight?
I'm always ready to fight, Commander. Call back the soldiers from the first line. I go to the front line and wait there before they attack.
Take a short break. There must be more where these things came from.